everyone, nice to meet you. My name is Sofia and I'm one of MedMentor's social media team members who in this video is gonna share some tips about medical school application and my pathway to medicine, and I'm also gonna answer some of your questions that you have for me. So this video is gonna be helpful for those of you who want to apply to medicine as an international student, or maybe even for those of you who are local students. It will be also very helpful for you because I'm gonna share some tips and tricks about my study life and my work-life balance. So first of all, I'm the second year medical student at Deakin University. I am an international student from Russia and I have been in Australia for about 5 years. I have completed Bachelor of Biomedicine at the University of Melbourne in 2019 and I have got into medicine in 2020. So basically I got straight from my Bachelor of Biomedicine into medicine, and I did not do any gap years or honor years, so that was pretty lucky for me, I think. And I also sat GAMSAT for 3 times. So the first question that I have here is, how would I describe my journey into medicine? And as I said it before, I was pretty lucky to get into medicine from my first try, straight from bachelor degree. But keeping that in mind, I still had some struggles getting into medicine throughout my bachelor degree because it was very competitive and you had to get good marks. Also, sitting GAMSAT for 3 times is quite challenging. But other than that, I think that my journey was very easy compared to other students who try to get into medicine for 2 or even 5 years in a row. So hopefully I will help you in this video how I did it and share some light on my journey. To continue sharing light on getting into medicine, my top tips would be to prepare for GAMSAT and sit it as many times as you can before you need to apply, and take the preparation seriously, because in my experience a lot of students don't take even the first try seriously. They try to give it a go and see how it is, which there's no wrong in doing that, but some preparation even for your first try is useful because it's quite an expensive exam. Secondly is to really prepare for your interview if you get an offer for the interview, because many students go to the interview unprepared and think they just gonna improvise on the go. However, it's a very important step and you need to know what you're gonna be asked and you need to prepare some of those answers. And thirdly, I think it's very important to take your bachelor degree seriously and concentrate on your studies, because your GPA matters a lot. Even as an international student, they look at your GPA and how well you performed at your bachelor degree. And many students think that you need to take science or biomedicine bachelor degree like I did, which I also thought I had to do, but apparently you don't need Bachelor of Biomedicine or science degree in order to get into medicine. You need any bachelor degree in which you can score well. Obviously, doing science or biomedical science is helpful for your future years of learning medicine. However, it's hard to get good marks there because it's science-based and it's a lot of memorization. And in my medical course, for example, we had a lot of students who did nursing, arts, even music degree, and they got into medicine because they had good marks and good GAMSAT and good interview. But basically you understand the point that you need to get good marks in your bachelor degree, and it doesn't have to be science or biomedicine heavily based. Hope that makes sense, and let's move to the next question. Next question is really related to what I just talked about. Is what one thing I wish I knew before doing medicine is that I can take any bachelor degree before studying medicine that I am passionate about. And I think I would have taken something like arts, and I would perform better than biomedicine or science, because studying biomedical science in English language is quite challenging. and I think I would perform better in arts degree. Although I enjoyed biomedicine, but if you have those 3 years that you can spend studying something else and broaden your horizon other than medicine, then go for it. Since when you are actually studying medicine, there is no option of not studying medicine, and while you're in your undergraduate degree, you can enjoy studying something else very, very distinct from medicine. The next question is about what do I enjoy most about studying medicine, and for me it would be learning the clinical skills, the very handy skills that are available, for example wound handling or venipuncture. So when we're actually coming into campus and learning those skills, communication with patient or interviewing the patient, I really enjoy that, rather than listening to theory-based lectures or workshops. So for me, medicine is all about applying the knowledge rather than theoretically learning the knowledge, and I quite value the experience that Deakin University provides on clinical skills and on communication. So my typical day evolves around studying. Because of COVID, we don't have as much clinical skills and workshops on campus. We used to have it once every 2 weeks, but right now it's going to be once every week. And when I'm not on campus, which is 4 days of the week, I listen to lectures online, I attend tutorials, PBLs, all from the comfort of my own home. And basically my day is studying, exercising, having a hobby like playing piano, and then I also do tutoring of biology for high school students. So I work around 10 hours a week, and I also do my social media platforms, YouTube, where I talk about my life as an international student, and Instagram as well as TikTok. Please subscribe if you want to know more. This is my nickname here, and you can find me on YouTube, Instagram and TikTok. So on weekends I am less busy. I have work on Saturdays, but other than that I like to go to the Melbourne city and spend time with friends and my partner. I like to do surfing. I used to do surfing in summer almost every week, but right now it's a little bit less because of all other events that are happening. And I can't say that I'm a good surfer, but I learned some skills over the summer break because I had to stay in Australia. So as I said, I have very full-on weekends and very full-on weekdays where I work and study and party and go out. So in order to maintain this, I think it's very important to stick to your schedule that you planned and never procrastinate. And I also don't waste time on watching Netflix or watching movies on my own. I see it as a social activity rather than I would spend it my own time. And waking up early is a very good advice because you have a lot of time during the day, and sleep is very important because if you sleep enough, you feel energized and ready to tackle the day. I think those are my top tips for maintaining a good healthy life balance. But also don't forget to look after yourself, after your own well-being. The final question is about where do I see myself in 5 years' time, and let's count that. So currently I'm in my second year. In 5 years' time I'm going to graduate from Doctor of Medicine at Deakin University. I'm probably gonna be at my internship at some Melbourne hospital because I don't want to go to the rural hospital or any other hospital interstate. And I'll probably be maybe in a training program. I'm not sure about my specialization yet, but I'm certain it's gonna be around either oncology or anesthesiology, dermatology, or I have even considered psychiatry recently because I'm really into the psychology, and psychiatry and psychology are quite similar, but you can prescribe the medicine when you're a psychiatrist, whereas if you're a psychologist you cannot. and you're dealing with more serious mental health issues. So yeah, I will see myself as a young doctor who is in practice currently. Gonna be a good time, I think. Hopefully this was useful to you, and I shared some light on my life as a medical student and how to get into medicine, what you need on this journey. Again, all the best to you guys, and please believe in yourself. This is number one thing. Last words of advice is to have a good support system if you're trying to get into medicine, because it's a challenging road ahead and you really need someone, your family or your friends, to support and help you stay believing in yourself, because it's very, very important. And I know it's difficult, but you can do it if you really want it and you trust in yourself. And all the best, guys. I will see you soon.